Okay, you're welcome. Let's talk about matrix. A matrix is being arranged in row and column. When you see something like this is a matrix. We either use this bracket or we use square brackets. So if you see something like this also, 0, 2, 3, 4. This is a matrix. Either we use these parentheses or we use square brackets. Please take note, we don't use this in matrices. We don't use this in matrix. We don't use this vertical bar. We use this in determinant. Why this square bracket and this parenthesis is being used in matrices. Now that is it. So I told you that a matrix is being arranged in row and column. What is the row? Now look at this now. Are you seeing it now? The horizontal is called the row times. How many vertical do we have here? 2. The column. The vertical is called the column. Now, this thing I just did now is called the order. It's called the order. If you don't call it the order, you call it the dimension. That is the name for it. So, in case you see what is the dimension of this matrix, also know that they are talking about order. If you see order, also know that they're talking about dimension. Now, what is the order or the dimension? The dimension is the row by column, or you say row times column. But in the normal sense, look at how we read it here. Now, how many rows do we have here? We have 2. How many columns do we have here? We have 2. So we call this 2 by 2 matrix. Now, please, this is the singular and this is the plural. Are you seeing it now? Matrices. That is it. So each of these array, you're seeing each of these array can be called the element of that matrix or an entry. Another name for the element is called an entry. So one important thing to understand about this order, if you don't understand this order, you will find it difficult to add, subtract, and multiply. So you have to understand this order before you go into addition, subtraction, and multiplication. That is the first thing. That is why they always tell you about this order. So the first thing you have to do is to understand the order of the matrices. And also take note that the matrix is written with capital letter. A matrix is written with capital letter. Now, another important thing you have to understand in this, now look at this. As a beginner, after you've understood the order, which I told you a matrix is written with capital letter, let's assume now, look at this now. This one now, this is the first, are you seeing it now? First row inside first column. Look at this now. This is first row. You put it one, it's 0 first that will come. Under this is second column because this is first column, second column. What about this is something like this now? This is first row, horizontal is always row. Third column because this is first column, second column, third column, and so on. You can proceed. What about if we try to proceed again here now? This is not first row any longer. This is second row. So you put this one under first column. Are you seeing it now? What about if we want to proceed here, here? We want to get to this point, here, here, and so on. But let's just feed this one now. Let's just feed this. So what about this now? This is second row, second column. Second row, third column. This is now third row, first column. What about this? Third row, second column. What about this? Third row, third column. In some case, they will just ask you now, find a, are you seeing this now? In this matrices now, let's assume in this now, 3, 2, 4, 5. Now, what did they say we should find? This now, in this matrix now, what is this? Second row, first column. Now, where is second row? This is the first row. This is the first row. That, they are not asking for first row. Second row, first column. Now, where is it now? Are you seeing that is here? Where they meet? Second row, first column. Now, that is this one now. So, our answer for A, for second row, becomes equal to what? 4. That is it. As a beginner, you must understand this thing. Now, if this is clear, find B22 in 0, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay, drop your answer on the comment section. See you in my next class. Thank you.